In short, anybody who ever celebrates that evil day, the God, our ancestor, will kill you. If any disease you will catch, if you know the history and you celebrate that darkness, you will never have peace. The day you tell me to give you that water to pray, that day you will die. If you know, don't celebrate evil. That's what happened. They brought out the woman. They say, in our language, say, Lubi, the name of the girl is not a sorry, Ubi, a mistake. The name of this girl is called Ubi. This is from the Igbo side. They said this girl resists the Oba. At the end of the day, they make a fire. They brought different type of firewood. They set fire on this firewood. They use this firewood to beat this Ubi to death. She was not set free. They said any woman that the Oba married, that woman will have to be killed. If Oba really touch you, you have to be killed. So therefore, they brought out firewood. They beat this woman. They beat her. Just imagine if firewood with fire. They used to beat you. Wow. Even they even beat you with firewood is even so pain. Talking about with fire. You know, in those days they have the one with so much fire. They burn her to death. They're celebrating it. Hey, God, oh, gee. They're celebrating it. Now God will punish those chiefs who are celebrating the death of our Igbo sister. If you people celebrate it this year, your children will die. God will continue to take your children. I am the Ogiso. Anybody who ever celebrate that Igue festival, by the time you have 5 children, 1 die for your eye. Next time you don't celebrate them again. It happened in Israelites. When the people of Israel said, Pharaoh, let our people go, they said no, they will not. Moses said them, he said Pharaoh would say, we will not let them to go. You will not celebrate darkness. You will celebrate freedom. You will celebrate progress. You will celebrate liberty. You celebrate good life and good health. Don't celebrate darkness and evil. Don't celebrate the death of our Aboriginal sister, and you are celebrating it. Don't you know the history of Igue festival? That is how our sister was killed. The name of our sister is called Ubi. Maybe it's Ubi or not Ubi. Ubi. That is how they write it there. It's called Ubi. She was killed. After the death of our sister, she was burned to ashes. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hello?
I'm hearing you.
Who am I?
You are calling me, you ask me who am I. I don't know, maybe you are talking to American president, not me. You are talking to me, you are still asking me who am I. So when after the death of Ubi, the Oba of Benin said they should go and bring the second sister, as the second daughter, the second child of the Igbo king. They went ahead to go and bring that one. That one name is called Ewere. The first one was called Ubi. The second one is called Ewere. They bring Ewere to Oba Palace. That Ewere was crying. I want to go home. I want to go home. I don't want to marry this king. This king is evil. My sister was killed. I don't want this. She was crying. These people are evil. They don't have respect. They are enemy of our women. They are evil. They don't have respect for women. These are the people you say is your second God. Hi, God. That is what happened. That one was crying. Oh, please, I don't want. As she was crying, the Oba of Benin raped her. By first rape her. She was every day she continued to cry. She continued to cry. When she was crying, the father now sent her last daughter, say, oh, go and visit your sister. So that she will also, when she see you, she will also have a little peace. When her sister came, Oba of Benin raped her sister and married 2 sisters together and killed the eldest. The king was having 3 children. Oba of Benin raped the first one. Short, raped the three children, the sisters. They said he married 3 sisters. Are you crazy? Are you crazy? Which 3 sisters they married? They marry 207 wives. They will marry. They marry or they rape women. And I want to continue to use this opportunity to advise our people. We need to be free. Let us set ourselves free. Oba is nonsense. Oba of Benin is idiots. Oba of Benin is powerless. See, foolish Oba. Oba of Benin is, you are a goat. You are he goats. You're your ancestors. You are not our ancestor. I am saying this before the general world today. Oba of Benin is not our ancestor. It's not our ancestor. Why are you fooling yourself now? Eh? Why are you fooling yourself? Fool. You don't get anything you want to talk now. See, fool talk. Fool talk, fool. Oh, yeah, talk your own. Omumu, talk.
Why you talk with your eye not?
Oh, you talk the one you had talk.
Why you talk with your eye not?
Talk the one you had it. Talk now. Goats, talk.
You did
Well, can I ask you a question? Huh? You be slave of the Oba, you be Oba, so all of them are slave to the Oba. Foolish people. So, you see, after the deaths of those 3 sisters, before their deaths, Oba of Benin, the first one that was stoned to death, burned with fire and beaten to death with firewood. That one name was called Ubi. Then they started celebrating a day once in a year. Anytime they want to, in Benin, in the palace, not in Benin, not our culture. Anytime they want to use human being for sacrifice, they will go and say that day, the day they kill our Igbo sister. They say that is a bad day. Lubirie. They will say celebrating that day as a bad day for them. Then they will celebrating the day they brought the second one, the second wife, the second sister. They say ewe de kenewe, ewe rai kenewe, ewe no jojo, ariomo, ariewe gyomo wurao. Or Jojo, now be the 3rd sister. He fucked the first one, Ubi. He raped the second one, Ewe. The 3rd one, Ubi. Ewe, no Ubi, what's it called? Or Yoyo. You see the music. Ewe, de, you see the music. They say they bring Ewe, can't give these idiots. They are useless ancestors. You see these people. Ile Iromi, or so you call it, or Ile Ibinu, devil incarnate. If anybody ever celebrates Igue festival, because that king, I want to use it in English. Anybody who celebrate that dastardly acts, your son or your child will die for your eye. Except you don't know. If you know, you celebrate evil, evil shall return to you and your generation. Because that day is a day we will never celebrate. We're supposed to mourn that day as a mourning day. A day the evil Oba Ewari committed a crime against our aborigines. What do you mean? The people committed crime against our aborigine and you are saying they should leave it like that? Are you crazy? Leave what like that? So let me go to broken English. Sorry, more not vessel. Because I use broken, broke and finish. You see, where till I follow enter years now, they celebrate them every year. They say Igue festival. All of them they happy. They say, oh yeah, when you see they be goats. If you tell Benin man now, if Oba Benin tell Benin man say, in will shit me they eat them, they will say the chopper. As the Benin people, not be say me I not join the Mumu side because many of people they support me and so those people say they see lights. They don't know. Some of them just we will live on. If you live on like that, our ancestors will ask you, live who like that? This man have to go. Don't live anything like that. It's the cause of our misery. Oba Ewari is the cause of our problem. or cannot get that evaluate. Iranomigo is aware of all those things. So maybe Iranomigo they talk before well. Even when the month will come, all of the year can change overnight. We were discussing all those things before, and they were aware. Iranomigo is aware. What do you call it? That one? Iyure we can't turn to try to betray his head. Iyure Iranomigo. You see, Oba is a frustrated human being. See people in the state is surrounding themselves, useless people and evil set of people. So what I was saying just that we go back to during the time of Obayewa the second, as God punished Yoba, one day 2 of his children died. When I forget about the history of Obayewa, I just go straight to this. See our sisters will come from America. See what they talk.
Because the things and civilization, we now decided to do this dress to reflect the tattoos that would have been on the bodies of the Benin man. This one is called the social dress. The Jews have their own pattern, but this is over. The way to social functions, and today it is a symbol of the regalia of the Benin man. When the first ruler called Ogiso ascended the throne, because of his mysterious nature, they called him Ogiso. His name was Igue.
Okay, you see how? You see his name? Every time they say the ruler of our land is called Igodo. What is Igodo mean for Igbo land? Not be key, Igodo. These people not be our. You see, anytime they talk calm, they think they show up or like almost like the ruler of our land is called Igodo. Igodo. They say Igbo people not be our brother. Una get land for there. Not be Ilefe na for come. Una call the claim now so that na born Ilefe. For where? Where that one for happen? You hear people. You hear the smell. So now you born Ilefe. Abi you be slave to Oba. So now you born Ilefe.
The African Focus Group waka come Edo State. Now, sake of say them countries their roots, they come sabi where them come from. And this is not because 400 years ago, where them ancestors don't enter slave quarter with Oyinbo them for Africa, then carry them go Oyinbo land, and this one no make them sabi where them really come from. But as it be, so many of them don't they know where their original country and states be. And at this one, I make them trace themselves come Edo State. The tour we carry them come Nigeria, enter Edo State, then give them name with them they call the Trailblazer Tour. As this one go help them sabi everything with them need to know about their culture, where them don't miss for over 400 years. And this belief where them get say them come from Nigeria, and even some say na Edo na in them be, because them do what they call DNA test. The one will relate their blood to one particular area. As them owes them to dinner finish, then carry them waka go the National Museum for Benin to show them the artifacts and the history of Benin people.
See what they talk? He said they go do DNA tests. And they can't know, say many of the can't know I do when they from come. I think they hear. They say they don't sell do people abi. Who they sell? Maybe they can't tell us. Oba, you can't tell me who your ancestors sell. May God punish you and your ancestors.
The things will make Edo different from other states for Nigeria, and why them they call Benin Kingdom the #1 kingdom for the world, unto in rich culture and tradition. The slavery matter will make them base go another man country shell for over 400 years. Okay. And for Benin start as far back as Oba of Benin time when it be Oba of Benin Kingdom.
This is Oba of Benin. He was king in 1888. He was exiled in 1897.
Why the rest people don't say their people? They turn people to slave.
Theophilus Umokbai will be the curator for National Museum Benin. Now he welcome the African Group Focus for the museum. And he begin give them information about the National Museum, when they build them and the things where they inside them.
On the ground level, we tried to tell the story, the history of the monarchy. Because in Benin, the history of the monarchy is tied to the history of the people. So when we tell the story of the monarchy, we're indirectly telling the story of the Benin people. Because our Oba is at the top of that storyline, at the top of that narrative.
Why you?
So we have presentations, we have exhibits depicting the monarchy on the ground floor. On the last floor, the second level, we use our exhibits to try and preach the gospel of unity in diversity. Because Nigeria, we have so many ethnic groups, but each of them is homogeneous. But the combination of all of them tells the story of Nigeria.
The tour where they walk out for inside the museum, open their eyes on top many things where Edo get, the artifacts, the culture, the tradition, where everything they show for inside the artifacts where they inside the museum. Oronsai follow them talk until live media on top waiting them get to gain as Edo people.
If you don't know where you come from, you don't know where you go.
Okay.
For these people we come from America, 400 years waka, but then waka come back. Okay. So they are very root.
Okay.
And where they choose now Benin. Edo are just
where they choose Benin?
Benin.
No one said them.
Center and cradle of black civilization. So anybody we waka come Africa, we never reach Benin.
Okay.
Never waka.
As they move out for National Museum Benin, then carry waka go Igue Street, will be the home of bronze casting for Benin, where them take see many bronze work of art, and then even buy, as this one go help boost economic growth for Edo State. The tour where the African Focus Group carry come Edo State, na sake of say them won't sabi their roots, as this one still follow waka with the internally generated revenue and economic growth for Edo State. The African Americans still follow Tori people talk onto how them take see Nigeria and Edo State on top civilization, economic growth, security, and this one is sweet them well for Bele.
It's been a very eye-opening experience to see our culture since it's been taken away from us. We on the other, in America, and how we've been lied to over the years about our ancestry.
Now, Oba sell, now Oba,
it's eye-opening and it's beautiful.
It's important for
we will sell the Oba, sell it to children.
My heritage is from Nigeria, and unfortunately, in America, Black history starts on a plantation. We don't know what happened before that. And so in order for us to know our history before the plantation, we have to come to Africa, and Nigeria is the perfect place to do that.
I have been studying this art for many, many, many years. And I actually have some pieces in my home. And when we decided to come to Nigeria, I said I have to come to Benin City because I know that it has to be a beautiful location. I just want to see all the beautiful art.
I love Benin City, and I already feel so much history and culture, but the main thing I feel is the connection. I just got here, and I already feel so welcomed, and I just feel like I'm a part of something so special.
To sabi Edo culture and tradition well, especially Benin culture, we be the Ogidinga culture. Honorable Commissioner for Arts.
I don't know you see the Black Americans. And they tell you now, follow me the you say, those Black Americans, 85% now Oba na said them. They are from Edo, then they eat bonalo and they be. When I follow me, they argue. More they argue for them. 85%, you know how they resemble us? Even their DNA, they go do DNA. 90% of the DNA say they come from Igbo, all those Igbo. Native trace and come. Oba, now God, they go punish you. Punish those people who say that they blind. When they know, say you be devil, they support you. People like the Tony Kabaka. Now God will punish you, punish the Tony Kabaka. You see, if now slaves see they exist today, they see they sell us. The Tony Kabaka now they will be number one. Where did they sell us? Now they will keep people for Oba, they sell us. Now we see they move the days now Oba be God. Now God will punish you. Now anybody they talking about being God, now God will punish you, punish that God Oba, that demon God. That Ogun where they carry come from Ilefe, go kill that God Oba, kill you, and kill all Gbeluwa you are. How can I promote devil? Eh? Oba of Benin, God will punish you. Oba Ewari, God will punish you and punish your ancestors for selling us to slavery. Because we are still enslaving our people today. How can I be happy? Look at our women, they are all prostitutes everywhere. And you are telling me to be happy? God will punish Yoruba. And those people they talk about, God will punish you. Also, punish you. See, idiots. If you come here, I will block you. You know the year. You not get into it. One talk.
Culture, tourism, and diaspora matter. Osaze Osenwinge Eru. Ikatapod the tour waka go the palace of Omonoba Nedo Uku Apolopolo, Oba Eware II, the Oba of Benin, to take visit the Oba and sabi wetin Benin culture be.
What to? Now go punish Oba. Now go punish Eware. Go punish her.
And then do this waka with the leader of the tour organization, Jemi Alade. Osaze Senwinge Eru introduced them, give Oba Eware II, and he explained give Oba waiting carry the African Focus Group, waka come the palace. He can tell Oba, say them happy well. Say Oba agree to see them.
Our Royal Majesty, our most revered monarch in the world, Oba of Benin.
Fou. Eru no be ile fe for kon ile fe.
Our brothers and sisters from America. They are on tour in the Benin, and they cannot city without paying homage to our Royal Majesty.
For selling them to slavery, they pay homage to Rabi, God punish you.
They've been to the National Museum. We cannot be in Benin without paying homage to our Royal Majesty, and they've been very, very enthusiastic in coming here. We want to thank you so much, our Royal Majesty, for granting us the request and to have an audience with you here today. That's why we're here. Oba Atokbe.
Jemi Alade, MD Jemi Alade to organization contact for the palace. Say the waka where the waka come in those states now trailblazer tour by African Americans with the California for USA. And these people then believe say now from Edo State, some of them come from another part of Africa. As they don't do what they call geographical DNA test. The one will link their blood come back to Africa, where them take carry their ancestors come out 400 years ago.
We are very happy that you gave us audience because we have your sons and daughters from the African diaspora, all the way from California. They have come to Nigeria to pay a visit, what they call a trailblazer tour of Nigeria. This will be the first time the African Focus Group is coming to Nigeria, and they expressly requested that they want to visit Benin because of the heritage and historical accounts they have read about Benin Kingdom. And that is why we decided to bring them here so that they can, and as the tradition would tell us, the first thing they want to do is pay a courtesy visit to the Oba. The purpose of their visit is that after 400 years of slavery in the Americas, they have now decided they want to come back to Africa because it's a journey of 400 years. They are coming back to reunite with their kingsmen. And some of the people in the group trace their DNA ancestry to the kingdom of Benin.
Okay.
And that is why in particular.
When they hear, I don't feel tell them something and they feeling the Aju. I say Portuguese talk say 85% of the Americans, Urubo, Igbo, Isoko, Ishan, Nana brothers. They look their face, how they look like. If you send Senegal, man, you will know Senegal. If you see Senegal, you will know them. Anyway, you see Senegal, you don't see these people American. They look too people like Urubo man. You see them. Just look at Erukele. Erukele be like somebody will come from Rukwan side. Just they look their face. Block our history, but time for say DNA, see they bring our come out. Oba, You see, go there, I will slap that Oba for that chair, pour piece for your eye. Foolish idiot Oba. What your ancestors do to us? Destroy our beautiful happiness. Impose this stupid culture on us. God punish now when they serve all those juju.
They have chosen to visit Benin. So they want to have linkage with the people of Benin. And I believe that, more and more of our people will come back to Africa, to Nigeria, to Edo State.
Leader of the African Focus Group talks say this visit to Edo State and Oba Palace for Benin is sweet to them for body well, and them ready to come again. As she can't explain Gidigba give Oba of Benin, waiting the DNA test, IIT Waka reach, and how them take know where them take come from.
Okay.
Your Royal Majesty, we are honored to be here today, and we are just rejoicing in the opportunity to be in Africa. Some of our travelers are here for the first time in Africa, so we really want to make them learn about the culture and meet the people so they can understand about the heritage. So we just are blessed to be here, and we're just honored to be in your presence. Because some companies, for example, Ancestry.com, they go and get samples in different ethnic groups all over, particularly West Africa. They've expanded beyond that. And because they have enough DNA for a particular region, the Benin within Nigeria, and then within Ghana, they can see the common Satanic. So, for example, my DNA has been sampled, and my matriarchal line comes from Guinea-Bissau. So we know it's a Balanta within Guinea-Bissau. And so a number of us have done that. So by having a sampling pool from the different ethnic groups, then they take our DNA and they compare, and they can find a particular village and a location where our ancestors actually came from.
Chief Edebiru, the Oba of Benin Kingdom, come pray for the troops them as they come the palace. Now the Commissioner for Arts, Culture, Tourism and Diaspora Matter, now he can explain the prayer with the Oba of Benin, where you pray give the African Focus Group for Benin language.
Oba of Benin, my brothers and sisters, you are in the palace of His Royal Majesty, the most revered monarch in the world. I'm very proud.
Shut up! Dirty people.
Very happy to be associated with His Royal Majesty.
Drug addict, junkie Oba.
His Royal Majesty has prayed for you today, giving you blessing. The high chief that prayed is one of the highest chiefs in the palace in Benin City. The chief, Edebiru Oba of Benin. His Royal Majesty prayed for success for you people. He prayed for peace. He prayed for safe trip. He prayed for good health. And he appreciates you for tracing your roots back to Benin. You are in the palace of the most revered monarch, the custodian of Benin culture. So the blessing that you get here today is not common. You can't get it anywhere in the world. Oba Atokwe.
Omonoba Nedo Uku Apolopolo Oba Eware II, Oba of Benin, he can't respond, give the African Focus Group and everybody where they the palace, saying happy well, say them ready to find their roots, and they can't trace and reach Africa, come Benin City, will be the Ogidigan Kingdom for the whole world. He got talk, say the slave matter and their visit, now waiting in what they call bittersweet memory. As he happy say them come trace their roots, but he constantly remind them of waiting Shelley for over 400 years ago, when slavery, when it be enter Africa and even enter Benin Kingdom. He got talk say the slavery was Shelley for the 17th century, it don't become old news. The one way with the face now waiting that they call modern slavery than a human trafficking. And he go happy well if the African Focus Group and many other people where they diaspora, if they fit show way body join Edo State to take fight this katakata.
We thank you for deeming it fit to come to the palace today. We thank you for deeming it fit to trace your roots back. We're indeed joyful. At the same time, it's a situation of mixed feelings. joy and sadness because of the slavery days. We are aware of some of the history. We have heard of the work of Marcus Garvey.
Shut up.
We know about the work of Marcus Garvey, maybe not in so much detail. We have heard of work of the other civil rights activist, Martin Luther King.
Junkie,
Jr.,
talk.
I have a dream, and all so on and so forth.
Junkie, Oba.
I say mixture of joy and sadness. We are thankful to God and our ancestors that you have survived 400 years.
Shut up! You have ancestors.
All that is past.
Your evil ancestors sold them to slavery.
All that as much as possible behind us, and look forward to the future. When you talk of the future, you know, somebody once said the future is now. Tomorrow is now. Tomorrow is an elusive concept. You find that you talk of slavery in those days, and today you must have heard of what they call modern slavery.
Shut up, fool.
Modern human slavery. Still going on all over the place. We would like to implore you to join us to fight. To fight this human trafficking in Nigeria, in Benin in particular. We are the vanguard of fighting this human trafficking menace in Benin. You may have heard about some not so nice reports in CNN that Benin is the hub of human trafficking and so on and so forth, and also prostitution. And
are you not one of them? Are you not benefiting from the business? Liar.
We are doing our best here to reduce such incidents, to fight it, to keep it at bay. It will not be so easy, but we have to keep on trying. We have to keep on trying. We like to say that we have an opportunity to partner with whatever talent you all have acquired in the Americas, the talents you have acquired, the skills you have acquired, the knowledge you have acquired, to partner with us here in
Una see foolish Oba. The people where your ancestors, your Ile-Binu ancestors sold into slavery come. You see, they tell this curriculum when they acquire and make a partner with your organization. Make they come put money for now. God will punish your organization. You don't even tell them sorry. Wait till your or Ado, your grandfather, your ancestor, your bastard families, those your evil family. What did they do to our aborigine? You don't tell them say sorry. You did tell say modern slavery, but they come partner. When they concern modern slavery, they came to trace their history, and they knew that your people sold them into slavery. Put chain for the Oba of Benin. Anybody where they support you, if that person knows now, try to talk, they support you now. Now God never will punish that person, punish you. Anybody where knows say now truth me they talk, and they see they support you, say Oba talk way. Omo here who you are. Now so it happened. You say this thing happened for Israel, for Egypt. Say each firstborn, they die for their eye. As you say Pharaoh say no will let us free. Omo oya wuli omo wa bien wa hayo boy ya bero mon wa bien. Except why kiri why supporting man. Omo no you support Oba omo ya wuya o. With one eye, even in eternal matter, no, which are they talking the truth? You see me, you support that man. I support devil. Pace we kill our generation, eliminate our ancestors, our people we get talented. Agbele yawa. Eneki do nubulaka agbewa. No we are no re dobo agbewa. They kill all our ancestors. sold them to slavery. Divide all these people not good. You go not good. It's a region not get land. Now you get land. Me land kill your heads. See how na life now.
Development of your roots, the economic development, socio-political development of your roots, who will be very much delighted to have your cooperation in that regard.
Oba of Benin can talk on top the better work with Edo State government they do under Godwin Obaseki administration to take improve political and social development for the state. Omonoba can talk about the Oba Eware the Second Foundation and the Palace Museum where them won't build. We go be world standard museum for the world.
We have personally I have a foundation which I've established, to try to do some work in area of helping the needy, in the area of reintegrating those illegal immigrants
no sir, they talk on Ogwo no. No sir, Oba Benin na scammer 419. That guy say na 419, no believe. Na 4140. Oba Benin be 4144. Then you be 4144. Then you be 4144. You see what they talk? They talk and say, he want make what do they call them? Integrate people in the deport come. Oba, you upon you collect 92 million for Coca-Cola. Which help have you ever rendered to our people with all those criminal money you have been taking? You are not the only one who sold slaves, but your own were brutal because you were only the one, demon god, demigods. If not the British who came to stop the Hausa Fulani in Irwa, by today, Oba Benin he heard never for you to do never for Hausa Fulani. They never reach Irwa. Then they don't reach Esakona. Therefore, come catch Oba Benin the head. Hell, we for happy. The head. Me, if I don't become Ogiso, I will go Ife say I want the head of all those Oba Benin. Those heads where they put for Ife, I want them back. I am going to make peace with Oni of Ife for me to have access to those heads. We are bringing those heads to Oba Palace. It's going to be a museum grant. Their head with the right name put. I'm going to beg Oni of Ife, Kabiyesi, the heads of those Obas, these demonic demigods. I have here. Why one? See me, they go put money for a foundation. Man, listen. He said they put money for a foundation by way fraud 4144 400 so 4140 now 4140 4144 419 4140 now by way be no 419 4140. He say in the rehabilitate. Oba who you don't rehabilitate. The money where these people carry come British government. How you do the money? You just go buy palace for Lagos. More can not they give Oba Benin any money. Oh, more not let her carry any no come na village. Wag be no gini wag be why Oji beluwa Oji. God will punish the Oba, punish those bastards. They no give what they say our lands. We are going to make sure that people are eliminated from the surface of this earth. Now government now get right to sell land. Nobody have rights. Now so it be for Europe, now so it be for Morocco. I was in Morocco. Now government now get land. It not concern Oba. Make God punish Oba. Make God punish Oba. Be punish what did they call these people? You know, fools. Taking people for granted. Only if a way father cannot sell land. Make land kill their heads.
That survived where they were forcefully or cunningly taken to in Libya and so on and so forth, that were returned back to Nigeria. The NAPTIP has been working very hard. The federal government has been working very hard. State government has been working very hard. We have been collaborating together. So we would like to call upon the distinguished group here to collaborate with us see how we can move these problems out of our society. We are trying to set up a palace museum, because I heard you went to visit some museums, but we want to establish a palace museum in the palace grounds right here. We want it to be.
He said want build museum for palace museum, so that the museum now you will put your brocos and your children heads, your head, your hands, they will arrange that for the museum. That your pre-quitting the fuck your daughter, they will put that for the museum, so that anybody will come say, ah, this Oba with the fucking daughter, Ikweme. They will see put Ikweme Bekus gender for there. They will put them, they will arrange that, they will embalm her, so that they show the whole world the stupidity and the foolishness and the evil that they do. Now you want to do, you go build the museum for there. Say you can't show and say how you take kill Ishan people, how you take sell them for slave, how you take use Igue put doing his man sacrifice, how you take use us. Now that one that you want for the museum, you go punish your cohorts, fools.
To be very, very exclusive, to be a world-class museum. I've already designated a space for it.
For one
we're working with the state government, working with the federal government,
museum,
even the British Museum. They have all come to
for one
to state their readiness to work with us, and perhaps you might be having some contribution you might want to make.
Don't give her money. To get it off. See, Mokura not give her money. Don't give this man money. It's a scammer. These people will can't trace their history. Come, may they still give you money. Oba of Benin, if this people bring that money, can you chop for that money, and God will punish you. If your children chop for that money, now your children will any money they bring, come, you and your children and your blood, or me and blood, come eat for that money. These are people you sold. You see me, they still give you money again. Oba, God will punish you. To say your home. So people you sell, you see me, they can't bring money come for you again. And go more. Maybe they bring money come for you, babe. See, you know, it's foolish. Now drug, now they worry this man drug. The man is a junkie. I know what they see. They see people will trace their history. Come when they don't worry, they go boo and wagbon. You go boo.
Off the ground for us.
African Focus Group get donation to give the Oba Eware II Foundation to take support the Obunge work with the happen for the foundation for Edo people.
African Focus Trailblazers Tours, we will make a donation to your foundation because of the great work you're doing, and we hope it will help to support the museum that you will build. Thank you.
So, you see, they ask their money. Coca-Cola, they give you 92 million. Okomoya, they give you almost about 200, 100 something million. NEPA office, they bring money. First Bank, they bring. NAPC, they bring. Dangote, they bring. Presco, they bring. You they say lands. Down Omaye say people where they work for America. May they donate money, may they give you Oba. I don't see something for my life. May they see donate money, see give you. So we continue. You see how this man is so stupid. People will trace their history. You see they collect money for this. They say pay you. May they pay you now. Go America. Go look for where they bury all those African American puts. Tell them say you want to sell their grave. Sell their grave because you need money. They take smoke drug or they smoke them. They grind their bone. They smoke them. We will continue to fight for our rights. Just imagine. These things I am saying today, I'm bringing out facts. This man have sold our ancestors. We say it's a long time ago. Okay, now you say it's a long time ago. The children were able to trace their roots. You say these children, they even gathered money, just like €100 or $100 to come. You say they should still donate their money and give to you. Hey, you see this stupid Oba of Benin? And doesn't say somebody. Oba of Benin, the war. I prophesy today there is a war. War is coming. Oba of Benin, war is coming. Increase your security and policemen. War is coming. War is coming. Okude. War. Ukwemagedon. The war is coming to you, Oba of Benin. Your end is coming to near. You will be very surprised when you will end up in misery. You will look for death. You will not see death, Oba of Benin. You will never see death. Death will be so far from you. Or by why? When you were created, when they were creating you, God created you. I was in a corner. I just raised up my hand and say, yes, I am coming with this Oba. I follow him. I say, yes. This man, now if I come that time, come destroy our people. I say, yes, I will follow him now. I'm going to make sure that this man die miserable deaths. We will never have Oba in our land again. Any CDA, and those stupidity, or the way they sell land, all of them go and look for way out. The government we are going to work for. We're going to make for the government have to stop the sales of our lands. That is not how to develop. The land for agriculture, you build as puts. The land for erosion, you build as puts. The land for school, you build as puts. When rain fall everywhere. You say Basek cannot work. You start doing Basek.